At first, it looked like a normal job, good pay, easy work, no experience needed. And honestly, you needed the money. Bills were suffocating you. Rent was overdue. Your account balance looked embarrassing, so when the opportunity appeared, you didn't ask enough questions. That was the beginning. That was the beginning because now, millions of dirty dollars are moving through accounts connected to your name. And somewhere out there, powerful people are making sure you stay quiet. It started with a message, simple, professional, almost too professional. Remote financial assistant needed, flexible hours, fast payments, no interviews. You should have noticed the red flags immediately. But desperation makes suspicious things look reasonable, so you accepted. At first, the tasks looked harmless. Receive payments, transfer funds, keep a percentage. That's it, easy money. The first transfer hit your account at 13 a.m. $40,000, your heart nearly stopped. Then another message arrived. Send it to the next account immediately. No explanation, no details. Just instructions, and somehow you followed them. Because fear had already mixed with greed, the money kept growing. 40,000, 80,000, 200,000. Every week became bigger, faster, more secretive. Then strange things started happening. Your bank called repeatedly. Transactions got flagged, accounts froze temporarily. People started asking questions you couldn't answer. That's when paranoia enters. You begin checking every email twice. Every unknown number feels dangerous. Every notification spikes your heartbeat. Then one night, you searched the company online. Nothing, no employees, no office, no history. It didn't exist, and deep down, you already knew the truth. You weren't working for a company. You were cleaning dirty money. The moment you realized it, you wanted out immediately. But criminal systems don't release people easily. Because once your name touches the transactions, you become part of the operation. Whether you meant to or not, you tried ignoring messages. Then the phone calls started, calm voices, polite voices, which somehow felt even more terrifying. We need you to continue. You've already gone too far. You wouldn't want legal problems. That sentence hit differently because suddenly, you realized something horrifying. If authorities investigate, your name appears everywhere. Your bank accounts, your identity, your devices, your address. On paper, it looked like you were the criminal, and the real masterminds invisible. Protected, untouchable. Then the fear became physical. Cars parked outside your apartment too long. Unknown numbers calling at night. Emails disappearing mysteriously. Passwords changing unexpectedly. You stopped sleeping properly, started closing curtains constantly, started checking behind you in public. Paranoia consumed everything. Your mind became a prison. Even silence felt threatening. You jumped at tiny sounds. Door knocks made your chest tighten. Every siren outside sounded personal. That fear destroys people slowly. The strangest part, life around you looked normal. People laughed, went to work, posted selfies online. Meanwhile, you were secretly trapped inside a criminal network, and nobody around you knew. You smiled during conversations while panic destroyed you internally. You pretended everything was fine. But every day felt heavier. Every transaction felt dirtier. You started noticing how money changes morality. At first, you justified it. I'm just transferring funds. I'm not hurting anybody, but deep down, you knew innocent people were connected to this money somehow. Fraud victims, drug money, corruption, scams, violence, the money carried darkness with it. And now that darkness was attached to your life. Then came the email, official, cold, terrifying. Your bank requested immediate verification for suspicious activity. Your hands started shaking instantly. Because you knew this moment was coming eventually, nothing illegal stays hidden forever. Especially financial crime, you tried acting normal. Tried sounding innocent, but fear leaks through behavior. Suddenly, every transaction became evidence, every deleted file became suspicious. You started deleting conversations desperately, destroying records, clearing devices. But panic makes people sloppy, and sloppy people get caught. Because now, you weren't just afraid of the criminals. You were afraid of the law too. You finally understood the real horror. Money laundering isn't just about money, it's about control. Once people enter the system, leaving becomes dangerous. The criminals need silence, and you're trapped between both sides. That pressure changes people. You stopped eating normally. Stopped trusting friends, stopped trusting yourself. Fear isolates people. You became emotionally disconnected from reality. Days blurred together, sleep disappeared. And somewhere deep inside, you kept replaying the same thought. All of this started because I needed money. That's what makes desperation dangerous. It convinces people to gamble their future. Eventually, everything started falling apart. Accounts frozen, calls unanswered, people disappearing. The entire operation suddenly went silent. That silence terrified you more than threats. Because criminals disappear when problems begin, and the people left behind take the blame. You sat alone staring at transaction histories for hours. Thousands, millions, so much money connected to your identity. And suddenly, the full weight of reality hit you. This was your life now. Every future scenario ended badly. Prison, exposure, ruined reputation. You learned something terrifying from the entire experience. Criminal systems rarely look criminal in the beginning. They look convenient, professional, easy, profitable. That's how people get trapped, not through force, through opportunity. Fast money blinds people to consequences, especially when survival is involved, and the scariest part. Anyone can fall into situations like this, not because they're evil, but because they're desperate. You thought you were accepting a simple financial job. Instead, you became part of something much darker. And once dirty money starts moving through your name, escaping clean becomes almost impossible.